up to the boys. Fox and Shane, set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny town red. Can't let that shit down in my head, war gaming.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly tabletop podcast. I am Shane, hanging out with Fox.
What's up?
And we've got Shank.
Shanks.
Rory gets it.
Yeah.
Today
Rory.
we've had a night of games. We've been kicking back, playing some forbidden desserts and forbidden islands.
You've forbidden speaking is what you've done.
Okay.
We decided we'd just throw down a couple of your board games. Oh, here they are.
Oh, there they are.
They're just chilling to our left and right, respectively. For those listening, I'm sure you can hear it.
Yes, they can.
They're these little tins of these games for 2 to 4 and 2 to 5 players.
Yeah.
By who is this? Game Right?
Game Right. Yep. Produced both of them. Forbidden Island was the first one, followed up by Forbidden Desert. And they also have Forbidden Sky, I think it's called.
Oh, right.
I have it, but never played it.
Why is everything so forbidden with these people?
Just don't go there, dude.
What is wrong with you, Matt Leacock?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Gonna beep on that one, Churchy.
Yeah, you can't say Matt on live air. Beep. Yeah, so these are a couple of cooperative games.
They are purely cooperative. There's no, it's we all win or we all lose together.
Yeah, I like that.
Some cooperative games have an element where it's like you actually win if you achieve these objectives and everyone wins.
Yeah, you got like your secret agenda, which is like your own fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Irrespective of the wider goal, but this does not have that.
No, it's just we all live and die together.
I wouldn't say they're party games.
They're definitely light.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They're not insanely light, but they're on a 0 to 5. 5 being weighty, 0 being like snap.
Yeah.
What would you put these?
Oh, maybe like a 2.5, 2 even.
Yeah, cool.
Like easy enough to pick up after a couple of rounds, like turns.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You explained both of these really well, despite playing with me, Churchy, and Rory, which is typically a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, like basically a kindergarten group.
At least.
Yeah.
Kindergartens are probably more in control. You probably have these are
higher attention spans.
These are grown adults.
Grown ass men.
With TikToks and whatnots.
Damn, TikTok's ruining the generations.
Just can't pay attention. It was chaos at times, which is funny that you can sort of like, it doesn't matter if you're playing this really cool dope war game with all your mates, having a few brews, or eating some pizzas and drinking some Coke No Sugars with your mates playing a bunch of 2 out of 5 weightness games. It was very fun.
Yeah. So both of them use a similar mechanic where it's revealing tiles. There's already a board that's set up, and with Forbidden Island, you take tiles away as they become flooded. Forbidden Desert, you add piles of sand to your tiles. Not literal piles of sand because that would get quite messy, but little other tiles that indicate sand.
That would be a cool little like expansion pack for the game.
Like just a bucket of sand.
Yeah. Use at your discretion.
Yeah, true.
Which is tricky because you pile up in that game. You pile up multiple piles of sand.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you do that with actual sand. Oh yeah, that's good. Like the kinetic sand.
Oh, that's actually pretty fun. You played with that before?
No, but we definitely can play with it and review it on the podcast. I feel like, is Churchy okay?
Churchy's going somewhere.
He just had a great idea. He's like, I had a great idea involving sand. Yeah. Oh, have you figured out the delay?
I think so.
Oh.
We can probably pause and you can just...
This is staying in, bro. Can you do it live?
So we've been having tech issues. Churchy may have figured out. Let's just try. I mean, worst case, we'll just cut this shit out.
Best case, it stays in.
This is still on 4K. 1080p.
That'll be it.
There you go. We're not ready for 4K yet. Well, a couple more patrons and who knows.
Should we stop the recording and then if it doesn't fix it, we'll just pick it back up from here. If it does fix it, then we'll start again.
Yeah.
All right. Churchy didn't fix it. No. Unable to.
It wouldn't be a Hobby Homies podcast if there wasn't technical difficulties.
You know what? At
least
least
sweet backdrop.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we got a new backdrop.
Yeah. This is actually just a green screen.
No.
You've broken the illusion. It's done now.
We could have had him going.
Yeah, we could have. You've ruined it. It's real stuff.
Sorry.
This just is a small sample of our weird addictions to all different things behind us. For those listening, it's just shelves with stuff on it.
Yeah, I mean, check it out on YouTube
If you want, or don't. I'm glad we got rid of the cricket that was obviously driving you to a point of delusional.
Well, I was looking for the matches.
You were. So we're all having a good time. We're all playing. Shane's getting annoyed that he can hear a cricket inside.
It's inside, in the garage.
Yeah, in the studio. Yeah. In the studio. There's a cricket in the studio.
Yep.
And me and Rory had determined that it was up.
It was above head height, and I'm saying, no, it's a cricket.
Yeah, for sure.
Why is it above head height?
And we said because it's got legs. And so it could climb.
Everything's got legs.
Yeah.
Elephant's got legs.
Yeah, an elephant would be quite high. Be making noise from up there.
Yeah, but still standing on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know if an elephant gets in the studio. But anyways. So over time, Shane's getting more and more annoyed. And then out of nowhere, you crack it, you grab a pole and you start bashing on the walls. And all the soundproofing, you just start spanking it like it's a
Rory was
pinata.
saying it was behind the soundproofing.
Yeah, so you started going hog wild with your baseball bat.
It was an extension pole for a paint roller.
Whatever. You're a little MacGyver
May
of
have well
sorts.
been a baseball bat because
That's
I was ready to put holes in the wall.
Yeah, I thought you were going to.
Nearly.
So you spanked around for a little while and then sat back down and heard as if it was taunting you. And then
I'm still here, bitch.
Eventually we found it up on the windowsill.
On the windowsill. How?
Yeah, I don't know. It's got legs, dude. I think it was trapped though. Like, where would it have gone from there? Anyways,
you yellowed off the edge.
You gently brushed it outside.
After I doused it in fly spray.
And but it was fine because it's not a fly.
Yeah,
it's a
well,
cricket.
on the fly spray, I was reading it like it's got moths, mosquitoes, spiders, okay, fleas, yep, ticks, all the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
No crickets.
So you basically gave it a bath.
Probably.
A gentle bath of water.
Maybe.
Because it's like Pokemon cards, right? Like if the weakness or resistance isn't written on there, then it's just impervious to it. It's just fine. It's
Yes.
no more or less damaged.
Maybe slightly high.
So you gently you gave it a high and sent it outside, and then we could finally play games in peace.
It was Serenity.
So the games we played,
Forbidden Desert and Forbidden Island.
So Forbidden Island. Let's talk about that because we
Start from
played
the
that
top.
first.
Yep.
You arrange these tiles.
Yep.
That have two sides.
Yes.
Dry side, wet side.
Basically, to sum it up, yes.
Dry side, wet side. And on those tiles, they had icons of treasures.
Yeah.
On some of them.
Yeah, there was like treasures. Each element had
Was
its
what,
own
sorry?
treasure.
There's what? Treasures.
Treasures.
Treasures?
It's getting late. It's
getting
been a
very
long
late.
day. Treasures. Each treasure has its own element. Like there's wind, earth, water, and fire.
Heart, go planet. We're the Planeteers. You can be one too. Because saving our planet is the thing
Captain
to
Planet
do.
was the worst.
Looting and polluting
The worst
is
one.
not the way. Hear what happened.
I like his message.
Okay.
Poor delivery.
Oh, okay, hang on. The message was don't pollute.
Exactly.
And what was the delivery? The song I was just
Cartoon.
singing? Yeah,
The whole cartoon.
The delivery was the cartoon.
Yeah.
Captain Planet is the artist and creator for the cartoon.
Yep.
And he did a poor job.
Yep.
Yeah. And also heart of all the elements.
Yeah, I know.
Wind, water, earth.
They had to find a fifth one.
They could have
Got
done
plasma
better.
or something.
Okay, yeah, maybe heart's better. What were you saying? Something about treasure?
Something about treasure. Yeah. So you build the island by shuffling all these tiles. So every time it's different. It's random. There's two locations for each kind of treasure.
Yeah.
In where you need to collect these cards to then claim that treasure.
And every turn, the water is rising.
It's right. The island's sinking, dude. There's
Yeah.
a booby trap on the island to protect the island.
Oh.
And we've come as explorers to find these treasures.
Yeah.
And the island's like, none of that. I'm going under.
So it was our arrival that actually triggered the
sinking of the island. Yep.
I thought we were just opportunistic, or it was like,
No.
oh, hey, there's an island over there that's sinking. Should we get all the treasure before it's gone?
I think the law is, there's these treasures
Okay.
and you do care. It's law. You always care about the law.
All right, tell me about the law.
I don't know. I'm just
In
making shit up.
intimate detail. I want to know every being on this
You want to know
planet.
about the treasure of Earth?
Yeah, which is a valuable
Just a
resource.
rock.
Don't pollute it, as
No.
Captain Planet would say. Yeah, what I really liked about this game was, you know what? It has kind of the same mechanic as Pandemic.
Yeah.
Where like you flip over, say, tiles, because
Yep.
each tile's named. It might be called the Golden Gate or something. And so if you flip over the Golden Gate, then you flip the Golden Gate to wet side.
Yes.
If you flip something over that's already on the wet side, you just remove that tile.
That's gone. That tile has become...
It's sunken.
Sunken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the mechanic that's similar to Pandemic is once you flip these cards, they go in the discard pile.
Yep.
But you draw this other card that shuffles them up and puts them on top of the deck.
Like the Outbreak card.
Exactly.
For those familiar with Pandemic. Yep.
Exactly. That makes no sense if you don't understand Pandemic, really. But it makes it you more likely then
They're going to come up again.
to draw
soon.
a card, that's already wet.
Yep.
To draw another wet card.
Yep. So after you've drawn that Waters Rise card, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Everything that's in that pile becomes on top, as you said.
Becomes on top.
And then you know immediately, like, all right, we need to. It's like spot fires, right? We need to like protect like the location where we get like the Earth treasure, right? Because like one's already sunk.
Yeah.
If we lose that next one, we can't claim it. Game over.
Yeah, great point. Because
So-
you need to be on the squares with the
Yep.
treasure icons to get that treasure. But if those squares, aka tiles, sunken,
Yep. There's nowhere to claim the treasure.
what do you do? You lose.
It's a brilliant game. It's for it's a good family game. I think it's like 10 and up. It says ages 10 and up on the box.
But if you don't have a family, you could also play it still.
Yeah, you could play it solo.
Okay.
I think. I don't see why not.
It says 2 to 4 players. That
Yeah,
would
but
be one.
everything you can play anything solo if you wanted to.
That's true. So, I mean, yeah. You really could. 2 to 4 players.
Yeah.
It's got a black guy and a white guy playing. It's nice.
Diversity, dude.
Yeah, perfect.
One thing which we are not.
Yeah, no, it's upside down there.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that is a good game.
Yeah. It's basic mechanics, but it's more something that you're just constantly like managing little issues, like
Yeah.
And it's one issue. It's just don't let the place sink.
Yeah.
It's like sandbag that place. Sandbag that place.
That's right, because you can shore up the wet areas.
Yeah, turn them back to dry areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with either sandbag cards or spending an action, and you sort of move your little dudes around or dudettes with actions
Yeah.
and performing actions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it is good because there's a few of you and you're spread out on the map. You're like, oh, okay, you need to figure out who you're going to give cards to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that they can go get the treasures, but you also need to think about, because once these tiles are removed, they actually cause areas to get sectioned off.
Yeah. And you
So-
might not be able to travel between.
Yeah, or you have to go like 6 squares around. You're like, I just can't even get over there.
Yeah.
But you can use helicopters to fly,
Yep.
which is cool.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit to it, which is nice.
Yeah.
But it was a good segue because we played that one first, which is probably the lighter of the two.
Definitely. Yeah. Yep.
And then we went into Forbidden Desert. Tell us about that.
It's a desert.
Say less. I'm gonna get some water. Even talking about it makes me thirsty.
Don't forget that part. It's forbidden.
Forbidden desert.
Are most deserts by nature forbidden?
I would imagine so. I don't know if you can be heard from across the room.
Oh, definitely.
So basically, instead of tiles sinking and disappearing, they get piled up with
Sand.
other tiles that are sand, and they get shuffled around by a center tile which is empty, which is where it's the storm. I guess it's the eye of the tornado,
Yeah.
or whatever. And then the whole board is just constantly moving. So you need to unearth these tiles and flip these tiles to gain almost like coordinates to match up where one of the treasures you're collecting is.
Ah, yes.
So it still uses that treasure collection element, which are actually, for fluff purposes, parts of your aircraft, and to put it back together.
Yeah.
So you got to locate these two things. All right, this tile is pointing horizontally, this one's pointing vertically. You match up your location. Yes, very nice.
It's funny to note, by the way, that your aircraft is some sort of
It's a boat with a compass,
a boat with
and
a
crystal.
sundial,
and a crystal.
a crystal, and
Oh,
a
it is a
propeller
sundial.
at the back.
Yeah, well, of course. Why would it be at the front?
Well,
you want to go
because,
forward, not backwards.
But airplanes.
There are airplanes with propellers at the back.
Is there really? Is there really?
Yeah, that's it.
For real?
For real.
Churchy, pull that up. I want to see. What would it look like? I mean, I can't imagine.
Goofy. Goofy is all heck.
Does it also have them at the front?
I don't believe so.
So it's just like
I think it's like a ultralight. You know what the ones that's like the wing is like a sail.
no.
Oh, dude,
You've made this up. Or I'm about to have my
Churchy,
mind blown.
Ultralights.
Ultralights. Just plain with propeller at back.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah. While Churchy's bringing that up.
Yeah, let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's. Although I will say that the Forbidden Desert felt less. The issues felt less pressing. I felt
Yeah.
less like it was dire.
No, it was more of a slow drain because you've got a water level that you have to maintain, and every time you draw a card which is sun beats down, you
yeah.
need to lower your water level by 1.
Everyone has like their own canteen,
Pretty much.
with like a 4 to 0, and every time that happens,
Yep.
you must drink. Yeah, that actually started to matter at the end.
Yeah, it got pretty dicey for you and Rory a couple of times.
Yeah, it was like we were both gonna die, and then what happened?
Oh, it came
Someone-
in clutch, and you managed to get onto a well or something, and you could fill up. Or
Oh no, Rory was about to die, and then Churchy out of nowhere was like, "Dude, you're on a tunnel."
yeah,
Because if you're on a tunnel,
yeah, you're fine.
you're fine.
Yeah,
Who cares about the sun when you're underground?
yeah.
We should have just stayed there the whole time. In fact, you guys did at the end.
We pretty much just cowered in a tunnel while you guys moved us around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that both games we won.
we did first time too. We didn't lose.
It was close.
It got very close. Yeah, yeah.
And at the start of the first game, Forbidden Island,
Yep.
it did feel like we were about to get absolutely beat.
Oh, true.
Because like Pandemic, it's one of those games where if the cards come out awkward,
Yeah.
it could go 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, and then the one that flips those 3 and puts them back on
Yeah.
and draws another one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just straight up lose. And we
Yep.
did. On turn 1, we lost 2 tiles.
That could have well been the Fool's Landing, which is the location you need to leave to win. And
what happens when that...
Then game over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, wow.
So like first turn, you could have immediately lost Fool's Landing. You know, there's that very small chance of that happening.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like it when a game is just like, it's okay if it's impossible.
Yeah.
And you just get, oh, well, because they're quick games too.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we made them long because
Yeah.
we were being very obtuse.
Silly.
Silly. We were being very silly.
Yeah.
So,
It's fun though.
yeah, it was good fun. Which do you prefer of those two games?
Forbidden Desert, I think, is the
Okay.
one I've played the least.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more complexity to it.
Yeah,
You know,
fair
not
enough.
by much, but a little bit.
Yeah. It does feel like it's probably a little bit trickier to teach as well.
Yeah.
But-
Do you feel like playing that after playing Forbidden Island, you had a better understanding of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel like the core rules are the same.
Have you played both of these before, or just
Both. Yeah, I think we
yeah.
did the same thing last time
and did an episode on it?
and did an episode on it. Yeah, so,
Maybe.
and here we are.
Back to
Yeah.
square one.
Back to season 1, we're just cycling through. So season 1, episode 27, we talked about this.
Yep.
And whatever episode 28 is, that's what we'll do next week. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Yeah, we did. But that was two years ago or something.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember it at all,
3
to be
years.
honest. 3 years ago. Even when I was listening to parts of that episode and I was hearing myself talk about it, I was like, I have zero memory. But it was pre-children, I think, so.
Yeah, yeah.
And that time didn't exist to me, so.
Of course, children weren't around back then.
Children didn't exist,
No.
so therefore neither did I. Father Fox. Daddy Fox.
Oh God, that word's
I
been said
like
way too
that.
way too many times tonight.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so
Bam.
I can highly recommend. Is that on the screen right now for everyone?
Yeah.
I love how long it took you to try and get it behind us, and then you just came up and you're like,
Well,
stuff it, I'll share
I
the
was
screen.
trying to put it on the image slideshow, and then it should have
Oh, what is that?
it should have
Told
shown
you,
up,
dude.
but it just didn't work.
What is that?
Told you, dude.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't believe that's flying. I feel like that's on the ground. Or only
green
like
screen.
3 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was obviously not flying.
Nah.
Oh, and most of these are in the middle of the plane. Like all that you have there are in the middle, right? So that's in the middle. You just go to the next one. That's in the middle.
I mean, like, where else are you gonna have it?
And that's where you said at the back.
Oh,
That's in the back seat.
He's got you
It's
on a
not
technicality there, bro.
Yeah.
it's behind the cabin. Technically, it's the back.
I mean, agree to disagree.
Let us know in the comments.
yeah. Let us know. Give the video a thumbs up if Shane's right and a thumbs down if Shane's wrong.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, in Fox's defense, like surely the back would be up here, right?
I can't see where you're pointing, but I assume behind the tail. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You know, like
like
a boat.
Now you should be able to see my.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a plane.
This is
Like
just a
back
sea
there.
boat. I mean, an airboat.
Aren't all
Right
planes
back here.
airboats?
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, this is an actual airboat.
Yeah, it is a real airboat on a real desert.
Yep. Flown by the power of imagination.
I would recommend this to people that need something in that gateway game cupboard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Like, this is a great one.
Like, you've got friends who the only board games they think of is like Snakes and Ladders and Monopoly.
Yeah, and you want to take them there?
These games are where you save those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not ready to quite go like Wingspan or what else we got here?
Root.
Unearth or Root.
They're not ready for root.
They're not ready for a big old Root yet.
Yep. No.
But they will taste some of your forbidden dessert.
Yep.
So 2 to 4 players for Forbidden Island.
Yep.
And 2 to 5 for Forbidden Desert.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, stepping it up.
Which makes sense because this is a lot bigger map, I would say, like more tiles.
Definitely. Yeah.
Forbidden Island's quite
4
small.
players on Forbidden Island. It felt small.
Yeah, it did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it felt like a lot. But even then, I guess it scales per player because you flip water cards over after every turn.
Every turn, yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't feel that having more people meant we were putting out the spot fires faster, but of course.
They
scales.
compounded by the end. I think by the end it was getting pretty hairy.
It was, yeah.
We were lucky to get off that island.
In fact, yeah, there was a thing where it was like, if we drew a certain card at a certain time, which was possible,
Yeah,
we
it
would
would
have
have been
lost.
game over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a 1 in 3 chance.
Both times I feel
50-50.
like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As all things should be.
As all things are.
So yeah, I did feel like both games we kind of just like were getting on the helicopter as the sands and or water
Yeah,
was
yeah.
rising.
Yeah.
So highly recommend. Had a great time.
Yep.
What is that? Is that the
That's
the water's rising?
my wife home.
That's my wife. What will we play next? That's what I was thinking.
Forbidden Sky.
Oh really?
The third one.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe.
they're on the edge of their seats for some more
Forbiddenness.
for some more Leacock games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
They're
Appreciate you.
they're just fun little games. Cheap too. I think. I can't remember. I think they're under that $50 mark.
Yeah, nice.
You know, find them at all your good game shops.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Let us know if you've played it. Let us know if you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And let us know if you have played Forbidden Skies and if it's worth grabbing.
True.
Or if it's just another one of these and then therefore you're just picking. Although Change Up is nice.
Yeah. I've opened it. I had a look at all the components in there.
Oh, wait, sorry. Do you have Forbidden
Yeah.
Skies?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're building like a rocket ship. But I'm pretty sure the premise of it is you're on like this big platform in the sky kind of thing.
Why have we been playing this garbage when we could have been playing Forbidden Skies and building a rocket ship?
True.
Next time. Or after this.
Maybe. Yeah, just little fun little games we've had tonight. Let us know what you think.
Thought we'd just play something,
Yeah.
chat about it.
Yeah.
Got some plans. We got some plans. But we won't say anything because then we'd have to do it.
Then we're committed.
Yeah.
But
We don't want to do that.
check out our second channel. Link in the description. That's where all our butter reports and other video content that's not podcast episodes will be.
I'll be honest, I thought you said butter reports.
Yeah,
You thought that? You heard that too? I'm not crazy.
Battle reports. It's getting late.
It is
dude.
getting late, but that makes me think we should actually do some more butter reports.
Should do
try
butter
to-
reports.
like, you know-
Reporting on butter.
Yeah, like the Western Star Super Soft one that if you put it in your fridge, it's anything but super
Oh,
soft.
it's awful. It's like pantry only.
Yeah, exactly.
But how long can it stay in the pantry?
Not long enough. That's what we've discovered. It's like put it in the fridge, lasts longer.
Yeah.
It's like painting with a rock.
You know, I'm like an olive spread kind of guy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so subscribe to that second channel. How can they find that?
Link in the description.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or
That
you
makes
search
sense.
Hobby Homie videos, I think it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Give it a sub because when butter reports and battle reports come out, they'll be there. So you'll want them to and put the bell on.
Put the bell on. Click the bell.
We don't want to ring your bell
No.
every time we drop a battle report.
Yep.
That's YouTube's job.
Also, check out hobbyhomies.com for links to all the stuff. From there, you can find links to our Discord channel where we post all kinds of stuff. It's such an awesome community. And yeah,
We've got a board game channel that we should have posted pictures of this.
Should have.
In.
Missed opportunity. Oh well.
We fumbled the bag yet again.
Massive thank you to all our patrons as well. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here doing what we do. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to videos like this and all our other stuff.
And sticker packs.
And
for later tiers, never,
maybe.
ever.
We've got some sticker packs, which...
Do you want them?
Do you want them?
Let us know.
Our merch store is currently... it's online, but we're reworking some things. So that's going to be off for a little bit. But we've got some stuff coming, and that will all go up in due time. Keep an eye on the Discord and the Facebook page for announcements and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, massive thank you to our patrons. Churchy?
I'm trying, man.
You're making him sweat.
As
Technology tonight, dude.
We've got Burnsy, Fire Dinosaur, Lethal, Gridlock, Axe, Anax, MJ, Whack the Ewok, Test Dummy, and Black Apollo.
We got Moose, Elko, Churchy, not thanking you, Churchy, Rat Rooster, Ollie Hawkers, Penny Aggro, Don Hua Duan, Pure Blind, and Big Roach. Thank you all for lending us your earballs for the last, whatever it's been, 3 years.
It's been a long time.
For a lot of you.
I still can't talk.
We don't deserve it, but we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hooroo.
See you on Sunday.
Woo! Big up to the boys, Fox and Shane. Set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny town red.